Hey folks, this is Matt once again, somewhat, hopefully, quick review of just a random film that I watched. Got this for $1.25, like I said previously. Saw this a long time ago on cable. Extreme Measures. Now, Extreme Measures is a film made around 1996, starring Hugh Grant and Gene Hackman. You also have Sarah Jessica Parker, David Morse. And the plot starts off with, in one instance, you have these two people come out of this facility scared, naked. They're out of it. You tell these people were probably homeless previously. Something's been done to these guys, and they separate and they're trying to get some help. And at the same time, we're introduced to our lead character, Guy. Yeah, that's his first name, Guy, played by Hugh Grant. Why would you name your kid Guy? Like, I know, I think Guy Hamilton directed Remo Williams, and some people are named Guy, but really, what kind of lazy fucking name is that? It's like, what do we call our son? Well, how about Boy? Well, it is a boy, but, I think when he's 20, 30 years old, people will be kind of shitting on him. I know, just call him Guy. Hey, Guy! That's like the laziest fucking name. But anyway, Guy, played by Hugh Grant, is a doctor who is moving on up, and things are going well. And basically one day, one of those guys I talked about comes in, and they can't figure it out. Like, his readings all over the place. They just cannot figure out what's going on with this guy, and then he dies. And dies on his table. He doesn't know what happened, what's going on, and he tries to look into it. And he gets to run around. Then the guy's records is deleted. The body's missing. And just all sorts of weird shit's going on. And Hugh Grant has to figure out what's going on. It has something to do with this thing called Oh, fuck. I just saw it. What was it? Triphase? Triphase. Because that was what the guy said. The guy before he died was able to say triphase. His name, Claude Minkins, and a friend of his who escaped with them. And basically it's Hugh Grant trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker is a doctor who's sort of his friend. Gene Hackman is another doctor, sort of professor type guy, who of course is going to be the villain of the film. David Morse, like in 9.9 out of 10 times that he's in a film, he plays another bad guy. And throughout the film, basically, it's sort of a mystery of what's going on, and Hugh Grant trying to figure out. They're trying to fuck with him too. They stage a break-in in his home. They put some cocaine to frame him, to discredit him, ruin his life. He has to figure out what's going on. Leads him to, underground. And apparently the whole deal is Gene Hackman runs this place just called The Room, where, and Triphase, that type of thing. Basically they grab people, mainly homeless people, and they test them. They test on them to help cure people of people who are paralyzed, who can't move, either just paralyzed from the legs down or from the neck down. And yeah, they're paralyzed, and trying to cure that by testing on people. Because the Gene Hackman's character knows how to do nerves. He knows how to recreate nerves and help fix nerve damage, and he needs to test on people, human subjects. And Hugh Grant finds this out. Now that's the plot of the movie, and this was a welcome surprise. Hugh Grant is one of those actors that I'm not bothered with them. Although usually he plays sort of the same type of character, sort of bumbling, bumbling British type of, speech. But I'm not too bothered by him. I like Notting Hill. I'll admit that. Fuck it. It's a somewhat chick flick, kind of in a way, not really, but romantic comedy, and I kind of liked it. I don't mind Hugh Grant. Hugh Grant did a good job in this movie. Gene Hackman's not in the film too much, but little bits he's pretty good. It kept me involved. I don't like Sarah Jessica Parker as an actress. Don't care about Sex and the City. Don't give a shit. I don't like Sarah Jessica Parker. Again, not a fan, so I didn't like seeing her in this movie. It's like any minute she comes on, shut the fuck up! I don't care about Sex and the City. She's not talking about Sex and the City. I don't give a fuck. Every time I see her, I just think of that stupid bullshit. Bunch of old women talking about sex. I can watch porn for that. Watch MILFs fucking each other in the ass. Sorry. But Extreme Measures is a welcome surprise because I like the idea, the morality. It's that old phrase of if you could cure cancer by killing one guy, would you do it? And I really like the ending because, I don't want to spoil it because not many people will probably be able to find this. I was lucky to find this in a dollar store. They've got Hugh Grant. He finds out that Sarah Jessica Parker's part of it. Her brother is paralyzed, and that's why she's part of it. He's been knocked out. He's in this room. Gene Hackman tells him that he's paralyzed, and they gave him. He doesn't know it yet, Hugh Grant, but they've given him something to make him seem like he's paralyzed for a day. Sarah Jessica Parker feels bad, lets him out, gets in a little fight with David Morse, and then basically it's like they've staged where they have this woman in a wheelchair, and she's paralyzed from the waist down. And Gene Hackman gives his little speech of, those men, they're homeless, they take drugs, they're lost, they're cold. They're really heroes, and I could make this person walk again. I could do this and this and this, and we could do a lot of good things. And I don't know, the way it was worded and the way Gene Hackman is like, that's a part of you is sort of like, yeah, I think there's a part of you, even though it's an asshole side, that's like, yeah, in a way he's right. But then Hugh Grant says a really good thing. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe they're heroes, but they didn't volunteer for it. I mean, you didn't choose your wife. You didn't choose your granddaughter. You chose for them. You're not God. And he talks about, that's not what you're supposed to do. You're a doctor. You took an oath. You're not God, and help you go to jail for the rest of your life. And I don't know, Hugh Grant sold it with conviction. I think this is probably my favorite Hugh Grant film that I've seen him in. It's a different type of movie for him. It's a shame he didn't do more movies like this because I know it was a flop. I don't think it should have been. But it's a pretty good thriller, medical thriller. I sort of like these medical thrillers. No, I have not seen Coma. I have it on DVD, I just never had time to watch it. But medical thrillers like even The Ambulance with Eric Roberts, Larry Cohen directed and wrote it with James Earl Jones, that was a fun one. But I mean, I like this movie. This was a welcome surprise. Again, capable performances, decent pace. It's a 2-hour movie, but I didn't feel that way. It kept me involved with the mystery, and even though I knew what was going on, I liked the morality play. Because a part of you can go either way, but of course, you side with Hugh Grant. Maybe they're doing the right thing, they're just doing it in the wrong way. Very misguided, and I don't know. It was a good thriller. I don't have many problems with it, other than Sarah Jessica Parker is I'm not a fan of her. But yeah, I mean, I can't find much wrong with it. Extreme Measures. It's a good, solid thriller. And, yeah. I would suggest check it out if you can. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews. Thank you. Later.